Hello, beautiful viewers. Dom South of the Cosmos. Prepare to indulge in experiencing sheer bliss, because today another riveting, captivating, stellar unboxing video is about to be brought to fruition. What items will I be unboxing? What items will I be opening? Without further delay, without further procrastination, allow me to elicit the box. What items are encompassed inside this hefty, tangible, nifty, bulky box? Let's find out. I'm going to demystify the answer to that inquiry right here, right now, so bear with me. It will only take me billions of picoseconds to extract the items from the box and subsequently flaunt them in front of the camera for you to feast your eyes on. Now, this is the second part of unboxing. In a previous video, I unboxed about half of this Yu-Gi-Oh! Action figure lot. In this video, I'm going to unbox the remaining half of the lot. I'm going to force myself to finish the unboxing of this particular lot. There are figurines derived from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters series encompassed within this box. Who do they include, you may ask? Well, let's find out. Now, I cannot recollect all their names. I believe this particular figurine is known by the moniker of the Cursed Dragon or Curse of Dragon, or something akin to that. He can fuse with Gaia, the Fierce Knight, in order to augment his offensive capabilities. You can attach his wings, you can detach them as well if you choose to. It's up to you. Just insert them inside the peg holes and voila, presto, he's now deemed complete. He's pretty menacing, he's intimidating, he cannot clench his jaw together unless you manually move it. There's no button in the back to trigger that. The only button he has in his back is a singular button that enables him to spew pre-recorded audio from his microchip. You can push back the spike to ascend or descend his wings. This is akin to a lever. It can be pulled back at any given moment in order to give off the illusion that he's flying. This is a novel, nifty, unusual figurine. Is he a paradigm of perfection? Is he the embodiment of resounding perfection? Is he the epitome of perfection? I believe he is. I'm an avid, devout Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan. I relish Yu-Gi-Oh! Figurines. This figurine, unfortunately, has succumbed to being marred with some scratches on his face. They're not very noticeable unless you scrutinize him up close, so it's not the end of the world, but it does agitate me. Does it cause me to become imbued with rage? Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I would prefer if mine was in pristine condition, but I'm not willing to pay triple the price to procure these Yu-Gi-Oh! Figurines unscathed. If they have some scratches, it's not the end of the world. I can cope with the situation. Let's move on. So, Curse of Dragon can be relegated or consigned to my shelf. Next we have a dragon. Unfortunately, he's hollow in the back, in stark contrast to the other dragon that I flaunted in front of the camera. His limbs are detachable. I believe that he was originally a model. Apparently he's missing a foot. What else? Does he have any spikes or wings that I can attach? Apparently he does. So this figurine is incomplete. It's mostly complete. Am I pissed off about this calamity? Well, I guess I can cope with the situation It's not a very dire issue, even though it does agitate me eminently. I want my figurines to be complete. I don't want them to be missing pieces. However, prior to the advent of me purchasing this particular item, I knew that he was incomplete, so I anticipated to receive him as advertised. I believe he's a zombie dragon. I love his claws. They accentuate his physical prowess. I love his spikes. I love his textures. I love his aesthetics. I love his hues. I pretty much love everything about him, except the fact that he's hollow in his body, or his body's hollow, and he's incomplete. So he has hollowness in his body, and he's missing a limb and a wing. I'd prefer if I had all the appendages for my figurines, but that's not always the case. You need to brook the circumstances that befall upon you. Next we have this monster. Is a gazelle, the mythical beast? I do not know. He has a button in the back. You can trigger his arms to come together and depart from one another. Unfortunately, his fingers cannot be clenched together. They're pre-posed. But his arms can practically touch if you hold down the trigger. Well, at least his bottom arms can practically collide into one another. He has wings that cannot be removed unless you manually sever them, which I don't advise doing. He lacks knee joint articulation. He lacks an ankle pivot. He lacks a diaphragm joint. He lacks a swivel at the waist. He lacks joints in the elbows, so his articulation is finite. It's quite limited, but he still has merit. He still warrants a discounted price of under $5. Those are my sentiments pertaining to this figurine. Would you have been content with purchasing him for under $5? I'm curious to know. I certainly am. So I'm gratified with this figurine, other than the fact that he lacks articulation in certain facets. So I believe this is Gazelle, the mythical beast. He seems to be infuriated. He's imbued with rage. He has the temerity to charge into the fray of battle and ravage anyone within his vicinity. He'll rip them to shreds. He'll trounce them. He'll prevail against all his adversaries. He is a divine, astute, shrewd, magnificent beast. Alright, moving on. We have this guy. What's his moniker, you may ask? I forgot, I cannot recollect it. He's one of Seto Kaiba's creatures. He's a versatile monster. Why, you may ask? Well, he has offensive capabilities and defensive capabilities. Unlike some monsters who may have 0 attack points. He lacks articulation in the knee joints. He lacks articulation in the elbow joints. His head is not on a disjoint. I wonder if there's a ratchet in his arms. There does not seem to be. Their movements are not as restricted as a ratchet may confine them to be. The cape obstructs his arm movements. It impedes his articulation to an extent. Nonetheless, he still has merit. He originally came bundled with a sword. The seller did not provide me with it. I knew what I was getting into prior to the advent of implementing the purchasing decision to procure this particular figurine. So, despite not having a sword, it's not the end of the world. I am debilitated. I'm on the cusp of passing out, so I need to finish this video swiftly. Next we have Baby Dragon. He's approximately 1.5 to 2 inches tall. He seems to be slightly taller than an inch. I'm actually going to finish unboxing this lot in another video. I thought I would get it done now, but I want to take a quick hiatus. So, at least I've showcased some more items within the lot. I hope that you're gratified. I hope that this video appeased you. I hope that you deemed this video to be appealing in all facets. I'm glad that the integrity of these items has not been compromised, with the caveat of the zombie dragon figurine. The other ones apparently have all their appendages and limbs. They're just missing their armaments, so it's unfortunate that they're missing their corresponding accessories, but I can cope with the situation that has befallen upon me. I knew what I was getting into earlier, so I guess I'm content with what I have unboxed thus far, and I'll continue unboxing this particular lot in a subsequent video, so stay tuned. I hope that this video appeased you. Once again, I hope that this video appealed to your niche interests. Have a wonderful, marvelous day. Goodbye.